Waiting on some people to join. All right, hold on one second. Let me get you in here. I see your request. Add the stream. Hello, hello. How are you?
Btcw, welcome.
I got somebody else trying to come in too. Hold on one second. All right, here we go.
Keep phone straight. All right,
All right, guys. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Btcw, aka Loose Cannon. Welcome to the BT Big Time Championship Wrestling Podcast, featuring the commissioner of Big Time Championship Wrestling. How's everyone doing today?
Daniels, welcome.
Welcome, Freddie Daniels.
Hello.
Salutations.
Happy Labor Day to everyone.
If anybody wants to send the link to anybody, send the link. Get more people in. It's always welcome. Any questions are available to ask.
All right. Well, I'm here for one reason and one reason only. All right, Joe?
What's that, Mr. Freddie Daniels?
I've heard you've been talking shit about our match, the one that you won, the last man standing. You want some real shit about that match? How about you tell everyone how you paid me to let you win? How about that?
See, here's the thing, Mr. Freddie Daniels. Nobody paid you to let me win. Okay, you lost fair and square, and as the commissioner's online now, I am part of Big Time Championship Wrestling. I am going out there. I'm already calling out two people.
Mr. Miracle, I don't give a shit. You want to know what I care about? You trying to disrespect me.
You're nothing, and you always will be nothing. The House of Wolves dumped your ass, and
be anything. Well, guess what, Loose Cannon? The real nothing and no one is you. And you say that the House of Wolves is nothing, but I don't give a shit about the House of Wolves. They've all turned their back on me, so why the fuck should I care?
So how about this? I'm going to be out in Wisconsin in next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Okay?
Okay.
I will bring somebody with me, which is the owner of Btcw if he can. And I will challenge you to a second match and see who wins.
Yeah, you know, Joe, that sounds like a great idea, but I'm gonna have to decline. You wanna know why, Jobber?
Because you're scared.
No. Because you'll try and pay me again because you're a scared little bitch who can't win a match fair and square.
See, here's the thing. I'm going to be winning a match coming up, and I have a match against Omen. How about this? We can make it a three-way flaming tables match. If you're scared, then just say it. If not,
Three-way tables match, eh? Well, when are you wanting this match?
Mr. Commissioner, would you like to share the details of the little show coming up?
The little show we're going to have is, it's entitled, it's supposed to be Reach for the Brass Ring, but I made it a little bit more.
All right, shut up. I've heard
interesting.
enough.
I made it a little bit
Y'all
more
are
interesting,
boring
Mr.
me to
Daniels.
death over here. Come on, Luce.
It's going to be called
Cannon.
Btcw Presents Eradicated.
Do you accept just like Omen did? Or are you going to run like you always do?
Or better yet, it's going to be labeled as Btcw
Hey,
Eradication.
Loose cannon. You're worried about me being the scared little bitch. Yet, are you even gonna show up? Huh?
I actually am. I've actually already planned on booking everything in Wisconsin
Oh, really?
and to Iowa. Don't worry, I will be there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
See, that's what you said last time. Yeah.
Big Time Championship Wrestling
There
will
was
be
no
there.
one here but the Invisible Stan who wrestles better than you.
We will be there. I will be there representing Big Time Championship Wrestling. And trust me, IMF is a great show. But Freddie Daniels, you are nothing in the IMF without Omen Black, Soldier GP, and the Foundation and the IMF roster. I will prove to you once and for all who the bigger and better person is. Lethal J. You're not talking to Loose Cannon no more. Lethal J will beat you to the point that you're going to cry and bleed and burn in hell.
And burn in hell. Hey, buddy, listen, I've been to hell. I've been back from hell. You can't take me nowhere that I.
Mr. Daniels, I hate to break the news to you.
Buddy,
Lethal J here is now being
you ain't gonna do
labeled
nothing
and
to me.
officially
You're probably not
known
even gonna show up.
for the new nickname
like
of the
just
Injector
like all the other
of
opponents that I scare off.
Btcw.
So, Loose Cannon, how about I do
I
this?
am, if you just heard the commissioner, my commissioner, I am part of Big Time Championship Wrestling as of right now, as of yesterday.
And he's
I'm no longer a free
Injector
agent
of Btcw. If anybody has a problem, well, guess what? Lethal J is secure.
Is Lethal J exclusive property?
Of course he is.
Oh.
If IMF wants me out there to face you with my company that I'm working for now, wrestling for now, we are more welcome to come down there and show IMF off to the point that we will beat all
I got
you.
a better idea. If you're so exclusive, then how about this? How about you stop meat writing IMF, because we are an exclusive wrestling company. How about that?
So are you going to run or are you going to challenge Big Time Championship Wrestling, me, Lethal J, to a match, or you just going to run off to the sunset and worry about all your little friends over there and not worry about getting your ass kicked by me?
You want a match? All right.
That's what I asked. I've been asking that, haven't I, Commissioner?
How about you go suck the soul out of yourself like you're gonna go suck the soul out of skulls?
Hey,
he's
throwing out the challenge.
You want to bring in skulls in this conversation.
He's throwing out the challenge. Hey.
Listen, you want to bring in this so-called Skulls Hunter, whatever the hell he's called. Well, How about this? How about I propose something? Since you want to bring him involved and all this stuff and run from a one-on-one match, why don't you team up with Skulls and I find a partner and we kick your ass?
Who are you gonna find? That little pebble that you call your dick?
No, I actually have a very elusive tag team partner.
Oh, elusive.
That's a good one, dog.
Yeah. No, what? No. If I'm so much scared
Just
of you
right,
that I can't have a one-on-one
Mr.
match,
Civil,
how
just
about
write it in the
this?
comments.
How about this? Me versus you. Highway to hell. Career versus career match in IMF, because technically you never left, but technically you also came.
I am part of Big Time Championship Wrestling, so you know what? I accept that match.
All right, if you show up, I'm gonna beat your ass, and I'm gonna
How
make
about
you
we
say
up
I
the ante a little
quit,
bit? Up the ante.
and you're
You
going
you
to
want
take your
you want to
boots
do the
off and get your ass out the fucking wrestling business.
you. So here's the thing. I'm not putting my career on the line. I'll put my career on IMF on the line. But here's the thing. My contract is owned by Big Time Championship Wrestling, not by IMF. So you got that all wrong,
No,
dude.
no. Why are you so
Mr.
scared to
Daniels,
put your entire career for
if I
wrestling
get,
on the
have
line,
your
huh?
undivided attention for a full
I thought
minute.
I was the scared one, but I'm putting my entire career of wrestling on the line.
Well, let's
Mr.
hear what the
Daniels.
commission's got to say.
Mr. Daniels, if I could have your undivided attention for one good minute.
Nah, I'm good. I want to hear his answer. I want to hear if he accepts or not.
Well, here's the thing. I answered to the commissioner, not to you, Mr. Freddie Bitch Daniels.
Oh, so you're someone's bitch now.
No. So here's the
Well,
thing.
that's what it
I don't
sounded
answer
like.
to you. I answer to my commissioner that has signed me to a Lukev contract.
Oh, sure.
So I don't listen to anybody but my manager and my commissioner. Any bookings go through him, and I accept them, and he just makes the matches.
Well, there you go. You just said that you accept them. So that means you accept my
Mr.
match
Daniels,
that
Mr.
I just
Daniels,
made,
I might have
correct?
something interesting, especially for you.
And what is that?
How about this, commissioner? If I beat you, which I will, you join Big Time Championship Wrestling, and you leave IMF.
Buddy, I don't want to join a company where they're sucking the souls out of each other, bud. I'm sorry, I'm not into that kind of shady
So
stuff.
I'm hearing
Bro.
you're scared. So how about this? Why don't you go run off to the sunset, put the
How
real
about you
competition
accept the
on,
career versus career?
put the real competition on since you want to run from the challenge,
How about you
and let's talk to
accept,
Mr. Omen Black and the foundation.
how
Because
about
I
you
have something
accept
for them.
the career versus career and stop being a bitch?
Well, what I was about to say, Mr. Daniels, if you can get your three best men, us at BTCW will get our three best men.
All right. I'm here to talk to Loose Cannon, not you. Why?
Well,
Why
first of
do you
all,
keep
it's not
bringing
Loose
up
Cannon. It's Lethal J. Get it
Loose
right. And he has a
Cannon?
point.
Oh, no. Sorry,
You
Mr.
get three,
Miracle.
we get three.
Mr. Miracle, why do you keep bringing up the foundation, huh?
Because guess what? You're that little bitch, aren't
I'm
you?
pretty sure they would EBK you in the middle of the ring if they got a chance, bud.
So why don't you accept the challenge that he just sent? I'll accept your challenge. How's that? I'll accept your challenge. There you go. But accept my challenge. 3 versus 3. I have 3 of the best IMF and 3 of the best of Big Time Championship Wrestling. Me and you and 2 of our partners.
I want this one-on-one, this final one-on-one.
Well, you see,
Not
Mr. Daniels,
not a
that's
tag
what it's
match.
going to be like. 3 of your best men and 3 of our best men in singles matches.
I'll take one of those matches and I'll beat your ass, Freddie Daniels. So you're on.
Oh, you're gonna eat my ass, or
I said I'm gonna beat the hell out of you, So yeah, I accept it.
Well, then
What are you saying, Mr. Daniels?
I see
Three of your
nothing
best
further
men
here. You accepted my career
and three of
versus career
ours.
match.
Yes, because you're nothing but a scrawny little bitch that can't do shit and botches all the time. So guess what? To look up the
Hey,
ante
bud.
with the career versus career, we're gonna make it in a steel cage where you can't. All you have to do is win by pinfall or submission. What do you think
Hey,
about
bud.
that?
But if you want that, we'll do that at Rage in the Cage. If you show up.
Well, here's the thing. When's your rage in a cage, huh? Because I know I'm
Hey,
going to be down there for a
hey,
match at the Summer Brawl in July.
Summer Ball. The fuck is
Summer
Summer Ball?
Summer Bash, whatever the hell it's
Yeah,
called.
you never got the invitation to that, bud.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Yes, you
Hold
did, though.
on. Actually, I
Yes, you
did
did,
because
though.
Owen Black did it,
See?
and I actually have somebody that wants to come in. Hold on one second.
Let me in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Silver Wolf,
Yeah.
my
We don't care.
new
We don't fucking
tag
care about that.
team partner,
Loose
which
cannon. All
will.
we care about right now is you versus me in a career versus career match in that Hell in a Cell. Well, no, in that steel cage in May. Because when that happens, I'm not just gonna take your career from you because I win. I'm gonna take your career from you because I break you beyond the point where you could fucking wrestle.
Well, here's the
And
thing.
again, that's if you
Don't
show
forget,
up.
I'm not coming alone. So bring whoever you
Well,
want because I'm bringing my
bring
people.
all your little buddies that you want. All right, bud. I'll take all of you fucking jobbers on, and I'll fucking win. I'll take all
So
of your guys'
wait.
careers.
So you're asking for us to do. You're asking. So instead of with the career versus career, you're asking for other people to join to beat their to jump them too. Is that what I'm hearing, Mr. Omen Black? Get your little puppet. Get your little puppet aside
Well,
and
first
keep the
off,
strings on him.
Joe, you never got the
Keep the
invitation.
leash nice and tight.
You never got the invitation.
Well, you said the invitation.
Mr. Black, could I
I
have your
said it was
attention for a
entertaining,
minute?
and it wasn't entertaining, Joe. I mean, Lethal J, Loose Cannon, Loose Lips,
Mr.
Loose
Black,
Asshole, whatever you want to call yourself.
It's the miracle, loose cannon.
I
Adonis.
was talking to you earlier,
Mr.
and
Black. I just addressed to Mr. Freddie Daniels there. He can carry his three best men. We are our three best men in singles matches.
I've already beat one of your best men.
well, why don't we just, Commissioner? Why don't we do a 6-man tag and add a little stipulation to it?
See,
Here's what we can do.
If Big Time
First,
Championship
we're gonna
Wrestling
test the
beats
waters first.
IMF,
We're gonna test the
if
waters first. We're gonna test the waters first. We'll see how long they can last in single matches first.
you guys have no
And only
chance.
then, we go to 6-man tag.
Joe's got no chance. This Silver Wolf guy's got no fucking chance.
so since I get Silver Wolf
Shut
on
the fuck up.
hold on one second. Hold on one second, Silver Wolf. Hold on one second, guys. Since I have my partner in here, me and him would like to make an offer. You and the foundation, you and your soldier boy GP bitch, you and him versus us.
Oh. You see, I already have a video of this Silver Wolf or being too scared to face Foundation.
Well, guess what? The Wolfpack just got a lot more intelligent with Lethal J in here now. So why don't you and the
The Wolfpack
foundation?
is what riding off the coattails what the House of Wolves were.
Well, why don't you accept the challenge unless you and soldier bitches are scared? Because all I
With
hear
one
is
move.
quiver and
I'm not scared. Shut the fuck up.
we're not scared. Big Time Championship
One
Wrestling
move.
not
And guess
scared of
what? You
IMF.
were done for. Anyways, you know what? IMF's done with this little interview. Go ahead, Mr. Commissioner, once you get to know your new talent, get to know how he's afraid of Anthony Steele, afraid of Omen Black, afraid of Soldier GP, hell, even afraid of
I will
Freddie
bust you
Daniels
open,
or
Omen Black.
IMF.
Mr. Black,
When we have
please
that
relay
match,
this message to,
when
Mr.
you do
Freddie
get that
Daniels.
match with me,
Y'all
I'm going to
keep on
bust
the
you open to the
tables.
point where you're going to cry.
Shut the fuck up.
Bust you open a can of biscuits when you open your shirt.
Mr. Silverwolf, hold on. Just a minute there. Mr. Black, your offer's still on the table for Mr. Freddie Daniels to take the deal. Three of his best men,
Guess what? Your offer's still on
three
the
of
table.
ours.
You pay the foundation well, we'll take out your whole roster. Now, why don't you get to know your newest roster member?
So I think he's scared. That's what it is. Mr. Omen Black is scared, which is fine. He can run. He can do whatever he wants, but he's scared, which is totally fine.
I hope Mr. Daniels takes my offer very seriously, because his offer
I think they left.
could be more reassuring.
Yeah, they left. So, like I said, this is the. If you want to invite some more people in here so they can know what's going on with the new talent, it would be great. They can subscribe to this channel and get onto this channel. I put it in the group chat. So, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, Mr. Lethal J. Here's the thing. I hope you're ready for the challenge that awaits you within Btcw.
Yes, and as I hear it, now if we can get Mr. What's his the other guy that's trying to go after Silver Wolf for the title, Mason Black. If we can have him come in here, I have a little thing to say to both of them. Now, Mr. Silverwolf, since I am part of the briefcase match, the brass ring briefcase match, and you have a tough challenge ahead of you with of Mason Black. Now, I have a question for you. When you face Mason Black, are you afraid of him taking your title, or do you think that you're going to retain it and then go after me and lose the title?
Yes.
Well, I hope you guys realize and understand when they reach for the brass ring briefcase, it's every person for themselves. And the second thing you need to keep in mind all this time, especially when that bell rings and that briefcase is hanging overneath your guys' heads, the risk is worth the reward.
No.
So, Mr. Silverwolf, answer my question. Are you afraid of Mason Black?
Hell no.
So, I've heard Mason on your podcast, okay, on your own stream and everything, that there's a little personal side, a personal beef with that. Can you go in elaboration of that and explain to Lethal J's podcast what has been the issues between you and Mason Black? What's the personal rivalry there? Can you explain what the rivalry is with Mason Black? Are you there, Commissioner?
I don't have the slightest clue.
Well,
Number
I
two,
think he actually just left, which that brings me to a point that I have. If we have a so-called champion that can't answer the hard, tough questions, then why have a champion like that and have a new champion of Mason Black? Because I know for a fact Mason Black probably won't run like Silverwolf has.
Okay. We're having technical difficulties once again. We try to get everybody back into the conversation somehow. Here in the Theaters Effect, Labor Day edition. Anybody want to chime in or something like that? Let me know. The link is in the description below.
My deepest apologies, Commissioner. My phone stood up. But like I was saying, if Mr. Silverwolf is running like he keeps running from the hard, tough questions, what do you think should be the repercussions for him if he can't face Mason Black or myself in a ring at the same time?
Well, to me, in my vision, somehow, he has to prove himself worthy enough to be championship material. That's the one important thing. There's always another thing in mind, is that in order for you to be a true champion in mind, you got to face the hardest challenges ever, from start to finish. Overcoming challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge. Prove your establishment of dominance and perseverance. And another thing in mind, it's a one important thing that people need to keep that in their hearts. The champion doesn't make the character. The character makes the champion. You gotta show you got
Now,
the heart.
Mr. Drake Silverwolf, I know you're on here. I know you're probably still watching, but just so you know, there's no confusion here. I'm just asking questions as loose cannon right now. Now, this ain't Lethal J. This is Loose Cannon podcast. I'm just asking the hard hitting questions, and I would like you to face my audience and answer the hard hitting questions. Because a lot of my fans would like to know what is the personal beef and what is the story between you and Mason Black.
Let me put it this way. Sometimes when people envision stuff like this that no longer exists, let's just say it's more of the blur around the lines on their favor versus mine. Another thing that is a remote problem in the past is that they speak clearly about it, but they don't think clearly about it.
Now, you guys said September 28th, correct?
Yes. But
so September 28th, whoever the champion is at September 28th.
No, September 23rd, to be exact.
September 23rd. Whoever wins this weekend between Mason Black and Silverwolf, would you give permission to Lethal J to go against the winner and also fight for the briefcase?
The thing is, Mr. Lethal J, is that
Loose Cannon, sorry. Loose Cannon podcast.
I mean, Loose Cannon, by the way.
It's okay.
The thing is, here's how it works. Whoever prevails in that championship match, whether it's Drake Silverwolf or Mason Black, that person will be on standby be the number one contender for that championship. However, there's a catch for it. There is a catch for it. That any of those 6 participants who have not won a championship before, they must give it their all to ensure they can reach for that brass ring, and that brass ring is that reach for the brass ring briefcase.
Okay. Now, Mr. Silverwolf has just commented, Mason Black. Now, let's refrain for the swearing on this podcast, please, because it is for children. Children do watch this show. Let's just say that he did say that he was a cat. The next show that he's going to meet him, he's going to make sure he doesn't walk. Now, why don't you explain that to me, Silverwolf? Because there's a lot of ways that people can't walk. Now, what is the personal vendetta you guys have against each other? Is the hard-hitting question. Is it because you're afraid of him, or he's afraid of you, or you just don't want to get rid of the belt too fast? Which you say you have 50 days reign. I've seen people with almost 100-day reign, and sometimes they're scared and sometimes they're not. So part of the question is, with 5 minutes remaining, are you scared of Mason Black, of losing that title, or are you afraid of facing the winner of the briefcase, brass ring briefcase, and losing the title to them? That's actually a good question right there.
The only main thing that people need to realize and make sure is embedded in their heads at all times, day or night. You ask yourself the question is, are you worthy enough to be called championship material? Are you worthy enough to be called championship material?
Yes,
you look in the mirror and you say, are you worthy enough? You show yourself you're worthy enough. You put your blood, sweat, and tears inside that ring. Period, point blank. You show them who's boss. No matter how much dominance you have in your arsenal, you get it, you got it, you handle it good. That's it.
So, just to wrap this up a little bit, so I hear that there's a little tension with Silverwolf and with WCE Wrestling's own Skulls, the Soul Hunter. Am I correct?
In its own unique way, but however, Great Silverwolf has to come to terms that you cannot put all your eggs in one basket, per se. Number one. Number two is you gotta make sure you handle your business one step at a time.
Well, correction, Mr. Silverwolf. I don't think it's your show. It's the commissioner's show, Mr. O'Donnell's show. I don't think that you're saying that it's your show just because you're the champion. Now, whether you're the champion or not, you got to prove yourself as a champion, like the commissioner says. And here's the thing. You can't take over a show just because you're a champion. The whole company has a backbone. The backbone is the whole roster. Now, the roster makes the company, not just one person.
Yeah, always remember also, there is no I in team.
Nope.
No I in
And
team whatsoever. Yeah, always remember, not only...
I never said that you were scared of me. This is Loose Cannon, not Lethal J. Okay? Loose Cannon is not afraid of nobody. I'm just a podcast host. So you could say you're not scared of me and stuff like that, which I'm not. Loose Cannon's not a wrestler, okay? Lethal J, you should be scared of because he kills wolves for a living. Just so you know. And when he does step in that ring with you, I know very, very personally what Lethal J is capable of. He has gone to IMF. He's first faced Mr. Freddie Daniels. He has faced Ray Rogers. And he has beat them. And it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining my live and everything. It has been great. Thank you very much to the commissioner. You guys have a great night.